Some of you pointed out yesterday that we did not include coverage of the Lieutenant Governor's press conference that she held at a school in Ammon, Idaho yesterday. We didn't include that in the 208. And a fair question we've got from you at home, why? I'll explain. So the Lieutenant Governor called a press conference this week, writing on Twitter, quote, "If you would like to hear the truth about our legal issues with the media, I invite you to attend our press conference on Thursday at 3 p.m. So we did. Now, the Lieutenant Governor referring there to her legal battle with the Idaho Press Club, a battle centered on the Lieutenant Governor not releasing public records. We'll have more on that in a minute, but back to why we didn't cover her event yesterday. In the opening moments of the event, McGeachin's legal counsel, a man by the name of Art McComber, he said that there would be no questions from the media after their remarks. And right there is a major issue for us. At that point, it stops becoming a press conference. And part of the job of an elected official is to answer questions at press conferences. Now remember that McGeachin is also running for governor, and as it turns out, her legal counsel, Art McComber, he's also running for Idaho Attorney General. So how did we even get to this point where the Lieutenant Governor called an event at an elementary school, which, as it turns out, was essentially to just criticize the media? And criticism's fair. Let's just say that. You can criticize the media, but you need to answer questions too. In all of the situation, it does stem from the Lieutenant Governor's Education Task Force. Over the summer, the task force held 4 public meetings, which the Lieutenant Governor said they were necessary to, quote, protect our young people from the scourge of critical race theory, socialism, communism, and Marxism. She asked Idahoans to weigh in, to send emails with their experiences, and several media outlets then filed public record requests asking to see those emails. We wanted to know what Idahoans thought about the issue. And now all this is common practice to see exactly what the public was saying. But McGeachin's office failed to release those emails to the media, saying that she was trying to protect Idahoans from the media. But in August, a judge ruled that McGeachin wrongly denied journalists access to those public documents. So McGeachin was fined $750 by the court for a bad faith violation of the Idaho Public Records Act. The judge in the case also ordered McGeachin to pay the Idaho Press Club attorney fees and court costs. It's a lot of money. Now, this is interesting because the Idaho Attorney General's office actually worked with the Lieutenant Governor on this case, but the Lieutenant Governor went on to make an independent decision to seek outside representation, which she's fully allowed to do. Now, at the event yesterday, McGeachin said that she had proof that she acted on the Attorney General's advice in her actions, implying that strongly she got bad advice from the AG. And she waved around a piece of paper yesterday at the event, one that she says was proof of the legal advice she got from the AG's office. Well, our team that was there in Ammon, they asked her about the paper, but she said because of attorney-client privilege, she was prevented from sharing any of the info on that piece of paper or even showing it to us. Well, we wanted to know if that is true. So we asked a legal expert to explain to us more about attorney-client privilege.
The attorney-client privilege is any communication from a client to a lawyer where the client is seeking legal advice. Those communications would be protected from disclosure. So the client or the lawyer would be prevented or prohibited from sharing that information with the public.
So as Mr. Watkins explained there, McGeachin, as the client, she's allowed to say whatever she wants, and she does have the ability to share whatever she wants to. Only the attorney is blocked from saying something. Now, turning quickly now to another question that we got from you at home. Why did the Lieutenant Governor hold her event at an elementary school in Ammon, Idaho? Well, the Lieutenant Governor says it was because it was a good backdrop, as it was talking about her Education Task Force, the Education Task Force, schools, hold the event at a schools. There you go. That was her explanation. But the school district says they were not made aware that she was going to be there, never mind holding a so-called press conference there. The superintendent of the school district explained all of this to us in a video statement.
I was not aware that there was a press conference scheduled there, so I reached out to the principal at Ammon, and he said that he was not aware of it either. He did have a parent that had asked to use the auditorium, and so he told the parent that they could use it, but it was neither he nor I realized that it was for a press conference from the governor. And with political activities, we certainly allow those uses of our facilities after school hours when they're not a disruption to school, but we do ask that anybody who would like to use our facilities, including the Lieutenant Governor, would please contact the school principal or the district office to make the appropriate arrangements to use those.
And one quick note to add to all of that, there is speculation that the press conference from the Lieutenant Governor at Ammon Elementary School, well, there's speculation it may have actually violated Idaho law because there was a mention of campaign talk, specifically with Mr. McComber, who was mentioned he's running for Attorney General. Again, it's unclear if any laws were broken. We are looking into this closely.